It's stream time, come on, grab your friends. The time, let's go to distant lands. It's stream time. Jambai, why were you jumping around trying to amuse babies? Hello, by the way. Hi. Been drawing the whole night. I need a break. Sob. Gosh. Let me switch to webcam. Hi. Face is here now. Just before the stream started, I hit Control Z and the entire setup just fell apart. So like 5 minutes before the stream started, I spent just like trying to undo my mistake. My niece is here and she loves large movement. Valid. So yes, today I am trying to draw. Let me pull up the drawings. I'm trying to draw and hopefully get some work done while hanging out with you guys. When the movement large. But yeah, I got it all sorted out. This little scroll thing I set up last minute. So hopefully nothing. Hopefully I don't like switch a scene and suddenly something goes terribly wrong, but as for right now, I think I did what I could. Wait, let me try to fix something. No, whatever. We're already live, Nayaka. You're not gonna fix things live. But yeah, I'm glad y'all are here. It's always nice to oh, what's something else I should mention? The Wi-Fi hasn't been very good recently. So I set the bitrate thing, learning from my mistakes, I set the bitrate thing pretty low. Hopefully that doesn't affect the stream quality too much. And let me see if this works. So if you want to know, hang on, I wrote down a thing to make sure I have everything I want to say. Oh yeah, I figured out how to do the now playing thing with Pixel Chat. I looked up a tutorial online because I figured out this stream was gonna be pretty long and I was gonna be pretty quiet, so I was like, yeah girl, you need to look up some like DMCA free type songs, and I bought a bunch of like lo-fi Undertale remixes, so works for me. And I haven't been able to test this because I haven't gone live since I did it, but if you type in !song in chat, my pop-up should show. Okay. Hey! It's kind of working, I think. I can't tell. I don't know how to make that work. I'm gonna remove that from my scroll info since I don't know how to do it. It did pop up. Hey! Or maybe it was just conveniently at the same time. We'll have to see later. But yes, so I've made up a playlist of Undertale and Deltarune remixes, and I also like saved a bunch of like Barbie Princess and the Pauper piano covers. Honestly, Barbie Princess and the Pauper music is all I've been listening to recently. Sick nonetheless, thank you! So I've been, you know, uploading my VODs onto the 3rd channel and like watching my VODs back, and like it's like, you know, like you sort of start to realize the mistakes / where you need to improve when you watch. Why am I doing this in this order? This is York 3. Why am I doing it backwards? I'm nervous, apparently. Okay, so this is York 3. And like through just watching my own VODs, I'm like, okay, so you need to add chat overlay, you need to add the music thing, and then like you kind of, you like, I don't know, something I find very amusing is like, because I saved every VOD since the very beginning, or since the 2nd stream, not the very beginning. So like you get to kind of see like my progress in a way, even though like my first couple streams weren't very good, I wouldn't say. Like, So like, I don't know, I just find it amusing that like it's almost like with every stream that I do, like the setup, the layout just starts to look a bit nicer. I'm sure I can make it look nicer than this as well, like next time. And maybe one day it won't look like I just set it up like about 5 minutes before stream. This month and August have been unexpectedly busy. I didn't even get to talk about how like my freaking compilations got played at Seattle. Because I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, I just never got to mention it. But it's nice to come back to, drawing streams again. Like, I was excited to play Deltarune live, but I was also, I don't know, it's just nice to come back to my roots. Anytime I say roots, I think about that Gina Yashiri stand-up comedy bit where she was like, I want to go back to my roots, my African roots, like that one. I don't know if y'all seen that, but like the way that she says everything just gets stuck in my head sometimes. What the hell am I talking about? But you did in a community post. What did I do? What did I do in a community? Oh, I did! I did mention that in a community post, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah. I think I mentioned this. I think I knew about it, like, you know, long before, obviously. We're talking about the Seattle thing right now. And I think I knew about it since before I did my first Drawtectives drawing stream. How time flies. I wish it went slower. Because then my oof, your delay. Yeah. It's alright, Demon. Do you prefer being called Demon or Garuda? I saw your post about the Seattle thing on Twitter thing as well. Yeah. Okay, good. I forget sometimes. Did I do this? Did I do that? Attack of the Killer Queen! That's my favorite song from the soundtrack. Hey. I'm still sick, by the way. I'm so sorry. Okay, so. But yeah, that was crazy. I think during my first drawing stream like this, I mentioned how like I had like a bubble wrap ball that I tore apart because I got tired. I popped all the bubbles, so I just started tearing at it. That was because I was freaking out about the Seattle thing. I just got so like, ain't no way. I was just trying to ground myself. Call me whatever you want. You can call me Garu. Ooh, that's cool too. Garu. There it is. There it is. Sorry. Yesterday I was at dance class. Right now, so I joined the K-pop dance class because y'all know this, right? My sister dances. She does like dance covers for YouTube and Instagram. My audio level's not good. Okay. She does dance covers for YouTube and Instagram, and my parents were like, you know, you gotta do something like that as well, and like, you know, like move around, you animator. Puka and Garu. Yeah. Luke Carter can be Puka, Luca. If you want to go down this like naming convention with chat people. But yeah, so I was at K-pop dance class yesterday, and I think I'm catching up well. But so the song that we're doing is Pink Venom by Blackpink, which is like relatively easy, but then we got to the part where they do this. You see how not clean my moves are. It's hard. So like the teacher instructor, teacher, not sure. So like, she was like, all right, so what you want to do is you gotta, she was like, she walked us through what you should do. But then like, the moment the music starts playing, I just panic. I just lose all sense of coordination. And like, you know, as part of the thing, they also like record us practicing. I'm not gonna show the video. They record us practicing, and like in the moment, I just felt like I was like on a delay. But it's nice though, joining that class. It's a relatively new dance studio, so it's not like an established one where all the dancers are already good. Because you know, I've tried dance classes before. Hello. I've tried dance classes before, but like they were both at like already established places. So like anytime I did anything, like I just felt like a fish out of water. But over here, it just like everybody was sort of like on my level. I don't know if that's rude or not, but to say that, but like, you know, like it's not. It didn't feel like I was just sort of there to fumble because everybody is learning for the first time as well, you know? So like it's nice. What else? What the what the hell else do I have to talk about? Oh my god, yes. This dancing is fun. Yeah, I agree. It's like you get to move and stuff. I like to just do this a lot. Oh, hello, Lovesick. I didn't see you there. what was I gonna tell you? I wrote down something I was gonna tell you. I looked at all the Spamton things. That's what I was gonna say. It's fascinating. Also, something that I forgot about myself is that like quiet websites scare the hell out of me for some reason. Not that I like what am I saying? It's like when I was little, I used to hate playing games that are quiet. And like a lot of the Spamton stuff was like quiet. So like I just couldn't like get through it myself. I had to look through like a post, like a master post to like consume it. Like what's the one where he's like on a toilet? I couldn't look at that for too long. It scared the hell out of me for some reason. I don't know. I'm a bit cracked. She's so crazy. I love her. What am I saying? Okay, so this animation, I don't even want to know when I started this. But I'm so happy I'm on the rendering stage right now, but I'm also loathing it because I hate line art with a passion. I don't know why I chose to do it. But like, I feel like, doesn't lineless animation look a bit too like fancy for me? I don't know. Maybe I should try lineless animation. Sort of like that like Wonder Song sort of art style. I don't know. Maybe that might work. The thing about animation is that like you kind of big numbers even. I have to tell you that the denizen of the Drawfee Discord really enjoy your Drawfee fan art, big numbers even. Aww! Yay! I'm happy. I'm happy that is the case. Thank you! Thank you for telling me about that. Big numbers, big numbers, big numbers. Have y'all seen the Snapcube Shadow the Hedgehog? I'm talking big slots, big numbers, big numbers, big numbers. What the hell? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was gonna say like, the thing about animation is that you kind of, you know, with most things, you sort of learn by doing, right? But with something as like time consuming as animation, you learn by doing, and like that doing is like 2 years long. Is it worth it? When I was little, I was like, man, I'm gonna be an animator when I grow up. And then I started animating and I was like, just gotta keep going. You already committed. Like the people in your house already know you as the art kid. You gotta keep doing this. The Snapcube dubs are so fun to watch, right? I'm always impressed by like how Oh, I should mention that I don't have Spotify Premium, so you will be hearing some Indonesian Spotify ads in the background. Find that entertaining if you please. This is so embarrassing. Editing is fun, Luke. Yeah. Who made learning be so hard, right? Who gave you the right? Which makes me think about like what, like sushi chefs or like fugu people, like people who apparently like to cook puffer fish. You need to like have like how many years of experience, and it's like, who has that kind of dedication? Like, what are you, a ballerina? Like, at that point, it's gotta be like a family business or something, right? Like something that like your dad passed down to you. Otherwise, it's like, can you imagine being a little boy like, I'm gonna cook fugu someday, and it's gonna be dope. And it's like, you're like 70 by the time you can complete that dream of yours. Lovesick is having beef with the school board in chat. Oh yeah, but yeah, Chumbai about the, I'm all over the place, about the Snapcube dubs. Yeah, like people are so good at improv sometimes. I am appalled at how good at improv some people are. I think how I learned this stuff. It's weird, but hey, I've gotten this far, lol, right? Ooh, another song is playing right now. I don't know why it's not showing the album art, but that's fine. I don't know how to not be gross on stream. What the hell was I gonna say? I lost it. Oh. Did you... I don't know if y'all know this, but like, did you learn to talk first or walk first as a baby? Apparently, according to my mom, I learned to talk first and then I started walking. Something about improv. Oh yeah, no, I started thinking about like talking and walking as a baby. Because it's like one of those things where like you take years to learn. Top three careers for kids. Number 1, veterinarian. 2, firefighter. 3, fugu surgeon. Isn't fugu surgeon technically a veterinarian? But yeah, like shout out to the people who had like really niche dreams as children and are completing that dreams now as like grown ass adults. You have the strength that I don't, and I applaud you for that. You know, what is this? Oh, this is all the kids. Okay. Oh yeah, but yeah, my mom said that I learned to talk first, and then I started walking, and apparently I started learning how to walk out of jealousy, because like, but. When I was in like, it's like, so when I was little, I learned how to talk, and then I was in kindergarten. I couldn't walk at the time in kindergarten, so like, I was just sat down with my mom, and apparently, like, there are videos of me, is this preschool or kindergarten? Whatever, I was a toddler, and like, I was watching some baby videos, and it's like, yeah, I couldn't walk. I was just like, you know what I mean? Like, I was doing one of these, and like leaning onto like my babysitter, my nanny, I guess, not babysitter, it was nanny. And like apparently when I was little, I was looking at all the kids who could walk, and I got so jealous that I was like, I'm gonna learn how to walk. So I just started learning how to walk because of that. So shout out to kids and jealousy, I guess. I would not have gotten here without you, quite literally. Okay, I totally watch a sports anime like show about sushi chefs. Isn't that what's that anime called? Blue hair, red hair. Sushi chefs would be a epic anime. I was veterinarian brained as a child, but it also started art pretty young, so that's cool. I didn't care about myself, but my brother was forced to stand up when he was 1. Learning to walk through the power of spite for the kids. Exactly. That was how I did it. When I was little, actually, I wanted to be a teacher. But as I've grown older, I realized that it wasn't that I wanted, because like I'm too dumb to be a teacher. Let's get that out of the way. Listen, I draw, right? I do not have the smarts, okay? I off topic, kind of on topic. I joined the freaking Secret Sleepover Discord recently, and everybody on there, I swear to God, are so smart. Anytime I listen to them talk, I'm like, I cannot keep up. Maybe it has to do with something that they're like mostly like 20, 30 something, but yeah, I'm too dumb to be a teacher. I think when I was little, I wanted to own a school, not be a teacher. Like I wanted to own like a primary school. But it wasn't that because I like to teach children. It was because, like, you know how a lot of parents with like abusive parents, that's kind of a heavy word, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like when parents are kind of like, I will not hurt my children the way my children hurt, the way my parents hurt me. That was me with school. So like I didn't want to be a teacher because like I had a passion for teaching. I just was like, I'm going to be less of an asshole to kids. You mark my freaking words. I'm because my elementary school was like so strict for no goddamn reason. Like what? Who are you to have like, you're like 30 something and you have beef with a 6-year-old? What is up with you? You know? Okay, I'm really good at math, but I'm not smart. I just follow directions really well. Yeah, you know what? About math, I really like algebra and word problems because like what it's I like dissecting what like, it's like Johnny bought 15 apples and it's like, okay, 15 apples, that's 15. It's like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle. Like algebra is kind of the same thing. It's just that like X and Y is just apples. It's fun. I don't know. I like algebra. You've you've been in too many schools. Did you move a lot? Is that why? Again, I'm sick. I just hit myself. It hurts. I moved schools. Okay, I'm homeschooled now, by the way. Since middle school, I was homeschooled, but in elementary, I moved like 3 times with schools. Like not move house, but move schools. Because my parents were so disappointed in the system. But yeah, I moved schools 3 times. Oh, you're a military family. Yeah, that makes sense. But okay, I'm gonna stop talking with so much gusto in my voice. So when I was little, I moved schools 3 times. And then the first time was, you know, like first grade to 3rd grade, and my elementary school at the time was still being built. Like it was actively being built as we were going to school, so like it was like about like this big, and I was like a 1st grader, and I like to think of myself as like the 1st gen of that school. It was weird. Sorry, burp. There we go. I think we had either like yeah. We might have had millennials as 6th graders. Let me look that up. What is last year millennial? Millennial and at like 1994, right? That feels like it checks out, but I think I might be wrong. They might have been like 1997ers or something like that, which is crazy to me for some reason. Anyways, so in 1st grade, 3rd grade, the school was actively being built. And then And then I moved in the second half of 3rd grade to another school. The school was significantly bigger and I guess a lot more popular. It was clearly older. I spent about 6 months at a school that was about to be demolished and then rebuilt. I only went to the rebuilt school for a half a week. Wow. That's so interesting. But yeah, so like in the second school, because my first school was being built, it was so small, and my second school was like basically the first time I've ever been to a school that had like an A class and a B class. I was in the A class and there was like 19 kids. In my first school there was only 6. So and then I moved a 3rd time and it was like a Buddhist specific school. And it's like the building of the school was huge, but the amount of students didn't quite fill it. So there was a lot of like ghost rumors at the school. Because like a lot of the floors would just be like empty and we were all kids, so we of course like believed that stuff. Hang on, let me pick the color of her floor. And then the 3rd time I moved schools, I moved back to the first school and it was like significantly bigger than it was last time. It was strange. And there was like a lot more kids and it was weird because like the new teachers didn't recognize me, but all the kids knew who I was. It was like a weird dynamic. Like, yeah, he was like, oh my gosh, like you're from my childhood. What are you doing back here? Nayaka, do you remember this? Yeah, I've changed schools once, but remember nothing from my old school. Oh. But yeah, it was just weird seeing like what changed. Like going back to the old school, it was like weird to see like what changed. And like I kind of spent the rest of my years there. And it was weird too because, okay, Nayaka lore, I already mentioned this in a video, but I was bullied in my old school. So like 1st grade to 3rd grade, I was basically like the main target of it. But like when I came back, the dynamic changed a little bit. So it wasn't so it wasn't like hard concrete bullying. It's more like we are friends, but we don't like each other, sort of like. But I was still like, you know, like it was a lot to get used to. And it's like, oh, weird, you know? Anytime I talk about school, I have to bring that up because it's hard to talk about it without, it's like my school experience cannot be like separated from it. I'll put it like that. So yeah, it's just weird, you know? Like how it I wonder if it like changed because I wasn't there. I don't know. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's just, I don't know, weird ass environment, I gotta say. Man, school was always wild. Has anyone else's math class or been a trailer on top of a concrete bricks? Girl, no. But I have been, okay, no, I have not been in a math school that was basic. We didn't really have labs. I guess that's sort of the thing about elementary school. We didn't really have specific labs. In Indonesia, you don't get electives in high school besides science or social studies. So I don't know, it's like that. So yeah, we didn't really have labs. In the big school that I went to in 4th grade, we had labs but never used them. We had an English lab for some reason, which is just like a computer room. we had a computer room and an English lab. They looked exactly the same. It was just a room full of computers. And what we used them for was just to listen to Google Translate. Pronounce words. That was what we did in the language lab, and we did that literally only once. I'm pausing because I cannot believe the language lab was a real thing. Because, like, looking back, that's just a waste of money. Why would you make the electricity bill on that thing? Why not just call it the second computer lab instead of making it specifically for English? In my first school, the smaller one, I keep referring to my schools as like first school, second school, and third school. My first school, when I came back, they had a dance room that was also the religion room, the religious studies room. I usually had my math classes in the computer rooms, which felt weird because we used the computers like once, right? But yeah, in my first school, I don't know what religion classes are like school religion classes are like in other countries. But in our country, like, if your religion is this, you will study this in school. You know what I mean? But a lot of schools don't provide like classes for everybody. Especially in Indonesia, legally, they only recognize 6 religions, so... And most schools don't even have the 6. So, like, the school that I went to only had Christianity classes, which I couldn't show up to. So like, during those times, I would just, like, hang out in the library alone. But then, like, whenever they started added, like, Islam classes, they didn't have a room for... They didn't have a room for the Islam kids, or Muslim kids, sorry. So they just put it in the ballet room. They just set up a whiteboard in the ballet room and everybody just sat on the floor. And they were like, okay, Nayaka is unsupervised in the library. We should probably move her to the Muslim class. And like, so I would just sit there and like not listen to the class. Because like, I'm not supposed to like, what, legally in school? They tried so hard to contain you. So the point of me like sitting out during Christianity classes was because like I'm not part of the practice. So my parents were like, so Nayaka's not gonna be part of this, okay? And the school was like, yes, of course. But then they were like, okay, but we still need somebody to watch her. Let's put her in the Islam class. So yeah, that was a weird time. I think about that sometimes. They really did not. They really did not do anything. And sometimes. Okay, so this was before they had the dance room. And sometimes, like, when I would like hang out in the library alone, sometimes Islamic ballet, something I don't care. Yeah, I would just draw, and I would like sometimes listen to what the teacher has to say. I'd be like, solid. And then like, so like sometimes whenever I was hanging out religious dance class, that's probably a thing, right? Religious dance. But that's not what it was. It was just the room. It was also a storage room at the same time, so there's like a piano in there as well. Piano and like angklung. Y'all don't know what angklung is, right? Hold on. Let me show you what an angklung looks like. Hold on. So imagine being in a room with a teacher, a couple students, and then there's also like And then there's also this in the room. But like the one that we had at our school, we had like the whole thing. So it was like this, but like a lot of it. So so imagine being a room like that. It has too many vibes going on. Yeah. It just had everything. The vibes are anomalous. Anomaly. Oh yeah. But yeah. Oh, I keep jumping around the place. But yeah. So like back when I was still being put in the library room alone, sometimes like the time would like intersect with other classes. So sometimes my religion class would intersect with like another classes like art class, which they would have in the library for some reason. And then like sometimes it would intersect with like the smaller kids' recess, and they would just like hang out with me and like, hey, can you draw my face? Or like, hey, why are you here? And then I have to explain why I'm there. Or like sometimes like there would be like teachers sort of like just like grading work and stuff just in the library, and I would just be like, hey, before they had a library, I know they tried to contain me. Before they had a library, I would have to hang out in the computer lab, which was also, because of how small my school was, the computer lab was also the teacher's room. So sometimes I would just hear teachers gossip about my class. Did y'all ever have to give a speech to the whole school? That's a good question. That feels like something I would have done, but I don't think we had that, no. We did have to perform See You Again by the Paul Walker song during graduation. And the day before graduation performance, my mom mentioned how one of my classmates' dads looked exactly like my classmate but without a wig. So like I was trying to hold in my laughter the entire time to try and not imagine this grown-ass man in a wig. I had to sing a line from Hey Jude in front of all these old people who sponsored the school. No! I was 1 week into the new school before that. Oh no! Wait, that's so intimidating. Like a couple days in, you're like, okay, you're now part of the function. You need to be part of it now. Oh, what the hell was I talking about? I was talking about the computer lab. One time, right, I was like in the computer lab and I heard all the teachers like gossip about my class. And then I heard something about like one of my classmates getting bad grades or something like that. Like, this kid, I swear to God. And then they looked at me, they're like, Nayaka, pretend you hear nothing, and just kept talking. I told my parents about it and they were like, that's so out of pocket. But I never told my classmates about that. I was just like, you know what? You have my word. I will not tell my classmates they have terrible grades or something like that. What song is playing right now? Should I try this hashtag song thing? Good to know it doesn't work. Hey! I did not save this song! Hey, how could you? Good thing I checked. What if this is not DMCA friendly? Gasp. What the hell was I gonna say? Shoot. I have a lot of stories from like just being unsupervised during religion class. One time an art teacher was like, they came in with like, I feel so bad about this still. They came in with like paper mache. It's like cardboard covered in tiny pieces of newspaper and glue, and they just placed it on on the library table to dry. And I was like, can I help dry it? And they were like, okay. So I just walked around the school because obviously, like, bored 6-year-old. No, I would have been like 10. Bored 10-year-old. Oh, hello, welcome back, Demon Garuda. So yeah, so there I was, bored as hell 10-year-old with a piece of cardboard covered in newspaper and glue. Just walking around school, just going like this. And then like, you know, some kids would just be like walking to the bathroom and just finding me do that, and they're like, all right, nice, you know, like, and then it wouldn't dry, obviously. The cardboard like took a while to dry up, but as it was like slightly hardening, I got even more bored. And like just before, so the day before, I was watching like people like doing like prints on t-shirts, but you know, like when they have like the stencil and they like have like the paint over here and then they like do that to it, you know, to like smooth out the ink. Gary. Oh, delay's still bad. Is it, have you tried like setting the thing, the resolution lower? Sorry. I'm sorry, Garu. I don't know what to do about that. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, right. But so the day before that, I was watching like people do prints on shirts, and I was like no thoughts, head empty. I was just like, I'll do that to the cardboard. Nothing could go wrong. So I just took like a book. Like a book like this. And I opened the cover. I stuck the cardboard paper that was covered in glue over it. I closed the book. I ran a ruler across it, and then I opened it and I just heard and so I tore the cardboard and parts of it was stuck to my book. In the nick of time, the art teacher came back to check on his cardboard and be like, I bet it's all dry now. And I was like, it's dry and stuck to my book. And for the rest of that day, and probably for the rest of my life, that teacher had some kind of beef with me. Oh my god. He was just like, the entire time he was just like, this dumbass, I swear to god, oh my god, how could you do this to me? My freaking cardboard. My hard work. How could you? Oh my god. Hello, Darkly. I'm talking about school stories right now. I'm still sick. I keep forgetting. So you might hear me cough a lot. Let me check my audio levels. My audio levels are good. Good. School. Yeah, school. We're talking about school. Particularly about how my... there's a lot of context to talk... I was talking about how, like, religion classes could not contain me. So teachers often just left me unsupervised in different rooms over the years. I'm gonna get you sick. Oh no! I hope I don't. I hope technology doesn't advance to the point that like you can even get diseases through the screen. Like, I just got better, is the thing. And then I got sick again. This is why we should destroy technology. That is obviously the solution. I did prepare a bruh button in case my coughs get particularly gross.
Bruh.
You could never invent smell-o-vision. Okay, if smell-o-vision is a thing, what would you try to smell? If smell-o-vision is a thing, I kind of want to smell the red level in Deltarune. You know, like with all the trees and like the cake. I would want to smell that. I would not want to smell the candy level in Cuphead. That, I just know that level might smell disgusting. Oh, this rosé is turning out really well, actually. Just sugar, you. Right. I'm drawing this wrong. I need a picture of rosé. Oh, that. I have it right here. I got you. Okay. Let me look up rosé draw detectives. I remember the month that Draw Detectives Season 3, Deltarune 2, and Pineapple Kryptonite by Atara Shigako was being released. I was the happiest little boy in the world. I was like, there's so much content just for me. I was leaping with glee, lads. This month! I just remembered, this month Fern Brady is gonna get on Taskmaster! Is that a niche? I never know how niche Taskmaster is. Like I feel like just enough people know about it, but anytime I bring it up, they're like, I don't know what that is. So I was just thinking about how like every time on stream, y'all will like mention something that I don't watch, and I'll be like, I don't watch that, sorry. But then like every so often I will just mention some niche ass media nobody has heard of. And just act like that's like a normal thing that everybody knows. Like the British? Oh, Taskmaster, yeah, like the British show Taskmaster, yeah. I also watched the Norway one, Norwegian. I know Taskmaster sometimes it shows up in my YouTube shorts. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. I feel like I'm gonna have a Draga moment with it. Like I didn't watch Draga at first, only watched last season when it found out so freaking much. Yeah. Speaking of Draga, I got into it recently. I'm starting with season 2 because I've heard that's good, the season 2. I finished the webtoon of Draga. It's really cute. It's so good. Yeah. I bet it is. I mean, like, it's gotta be, like, semi-popular for a reason. S1 is awesome, but starting with S2 is better. Yeah. There isn't... Okay. It was on Dropout, the app, but there's also a... Like, it's the same... It's just... Yes, there's a webtoon. It's a webcomic that they also posted to webtoon. It's so low quality for some reason. Like, they just uploaded it at, like, 144p. But it's still enjoyable nonetheless. I like the episode where... Is this a spoiler? I like the web... Oh, you like S3 the least? That's interesting. I've never finished S3 either. I just find it so interesting how different it is from Detectives, like formatically. Didn't have the same charm. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Yeah, need to sneeze. You found it. Yeah, have fun. The episode with the middle school them is etchy.
Bruh.
Not enough gay goblins in S3. Bless up. Oh, hello, gay dream believer. Believer. I know how to read. Some may say I'm a gay dreamer. Believer. Real. Gay liver.
Bruh.
Hello. Welcome to that chat. What the hell was I talking about? What's wild to me about S3 though is that like that's the highest quality of footage that I've ever seen Drawfee in, and it was just like that's a lot of money going into them. So that was what's so amusing to me about it. I don't know, I'm a dragon. I watched a ProZD episode because somebody recommended it to me. But yeah, I'm starting season 2 of Draga. I finished the webcomic. And yes, etc, etc. I don't know what else to talk about it yet because like I haven't finished it and I don't know that much about it. I'm still unclear on why they're called the Ladies Book Club. I thought season 2 would explain it, but your preferred Drawfee variety hour. Oh yeah, it's way more chaotic, isn't it? Maybe the thing about S3 was that like it was too clean, maybe, and it didn't quite like capture the weirdness. Yeah. I don't know how delayed you are, so I never know what anybody is reacting to, but for real! Rose. Caldwell Art Season 2 is awesome. Hello, Haruka! Caldwell's art's really nice in Draga, in general. It looks really pretty. I like the way that he colors everything. I like the way that he colors, like he will just color and then like leave a little bit like not colored. It's like, that looks really nice, Caldwell. Shout out to Caldwell, for real. The whole family is here. The whole Twitch family. Oh no. You ever realize you accidentally used the wrong line thickness? You colored like that for a bit. It's a bit like watercolor. Yes, it's so pretty. I like the look of it. There are so many styles that I want to try, but like I keep going back to my default, and it's this. I think it's interesting how you can like I feel like you can. I almost feel like you can kind of tell I'm a Drawfee fan from the way that I draw. Like I feel like you can tell. I don't know why. I think I don't know what it is. Like you know that post that's like the way you draw hair tells me you read Homestuck. The way you draw teeth tells me you watch Steven Universe. Like I'm always so interested in like it's like parents. You can see like which one is the dad. Like you don't always see it until you like really think about it. It's like, okay, your ears are your dad's. Oh, your eyes are your mom's, and like stuff like that. Like the other day I was just thinking about how like my hair texture, the thickness is my dad's, but the wave is my mom's. So, and also, I don't know if me and my sister look alike or not. People now think we look alike, but when we were little, we looked way different. I don't know how. Like, my eyes were way smaller and her eyes were way bigger. So, like, people always thought, like she was mixed and I wasn't. And she, like, is she adopted? Like... We heard that one a lot. Well, not is she adopted. It's just like what does the mom look like? They were just like, she was ambiguous as a child, but now she looks more like me. But I'm so used to like people thinking we look different that like whenever people are like, oh, you guys look alike, I don't see it, you know? Maybe it's because is this how twins feel? Wow, you guys look exactly the same. Exactly the same. And they're like, that must also be like how freaking like chicken owners feel. I don't know, man. Like I think about useless things a lot. I should be a philosopher. This face I'm not into, but it is nice. Somebody asked me like about art advice recently, and one of my biggest art advices was like, sometimes you just gotta learn to say "so what," which is good advice, but man, am I not able to follow it myself. I'm such a like, it could be better. Like, that's why my videos look the way that they do. Sometimes you can overdo it, and like sometimes you just gotta be like, they're not gonna notice. And majority of the time, even they do notice, they're too nice to say, and you'll just quietly improve. I don't know. Art weird. Thinking about, I honestly just go with the flow, and if I don't like it, I just deal with it, take it as a lesson for the future. Yeah, you sisters do look alike. Damn, I guess we do then. When I was little, I used to draw eyes like super far apart. And it used to be like an insecurity of mine. And then one day at the depot, at like the Home Depot, we don't have a Home Depot, but it was like something like Home Depot, but I forgot it. The department store, just say department store. Your secrets that you never think once. But yeah, one time at the department store, I was going down the escalator and I saw a kid with wide set eyes, and I was like, oh, it's real. Okay, good to know. Guys, this is not. I make this sound as if it's not okay to have wide set eyes. It's okay to have wide set eyes. I was just saying that like seeing somebody who looked like the way that I drew was comforting. Like, okay, I'm drawing from life. I'll just tell people I'm drawing from life. What's that? You never saw a person with wide set eyes before? Sounds like a you problem, you know? I don't know, but yeah. It was really hard to word that one, but I'm sorry if that was rude. I didn't mean for it to sound rude. I also think too much, but I try not to think too much. I always end up with communism. What? Out of all the siblings I've met, they always had a look-alike face, but it goes away. Right? Like, how does that happen? Thinking of communism, IDK. That reminds me of when I was 7. I had a phase where I was afraid of death. I feel like a lot of it has to do with freaking like being raised Buddhist, and like you just think about death a lot. Like, oh yeah, the Buddha, he reached nirvana. He died and never came back to be reincarnated, which made me think like, so where did he go? Sometimes I think, what if I reach nirvana and nirvana is a Sword Art Online cafe? I would be so pissed. like you keep getting reincarnated, and then the moment you stop being reincarnated, you wake up in a Sword Art Online cafe. I've gotten really good at muffling thoughts, so basically my brain is empty. Good for you, Chumbai. I think all the time. I never stop thinking. And every time I've stopped thinking, I almost get hit by a car. I don't watch anime. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that anime. I just know the terminology. But yeah, like I thought about death a lot as a child. That like Spotify ad. That I just always was like afraid that like, what if I die? I used to go to sleep thinking like, if I used to have a fear of being like buried alive, so but like I used to have a fear of like going to sleep and then my heart stops but I'm still alive, you know? So like I used to go to sleep thinking like, when I grow up, I'm gonna buy a shovel. I'm gonna fall asleep with the shovel and I'm going to write down in my will, bury me with the shovel. I'm going to dig out if I need to. If I find out Buddha is Kirito, I'll die. Why did you change colors, Luke Carter? VOD watchers can't see, but in the chat you just switched to pink for some reason. I don't know who picks the Twitch colors. The Twitch colorist in the sky, perhaps. Who's Kirito, by the way? You like pink? Aw, me too! My entire thing. Oh my god, yeah. I would be so pissed. I would be pissed as well. He's so basic. Oh my god. This reminds me, we had like you know, like, well, not biblical, well, I guess biblical, right? Biblical, yeah, we had like, I'll say biblical because I don't know what else the word is, but like we had like biblical Buddhist characters, the manga, when I was little. So like just thinking about the Buddha as Kirito like made me think about the manga I had of like Bimba Dewi. His thing is that he can use 2 swords. Yo, can he use 3? What song playing right now? All day streaming music. Nice. How long have I been streaming? 1 hour. 1 hour. You know who else can use 2 swords? Pearl from Steven Universe. I don't see her, be basic. Kidding. He's got nothing on my man Guts. He only used 1 sword ever. Speaking of swords, have y'all ever seen that video of like the blacksmiths making cosplay weapons? The one I saw was Ryuko Kill la Kill's what's he? You know, the weapon that Kill la Kill uses? They made her scissors. They made her scissors out of scissors. So they just melted a bunch of scissors and made giant scissors out of the scissors. And it was like the sickest thing. They were like these like buff ass dudes like like carrying like a Maho girl weapon, going like across like a watermelon. Doesn't Pearl use a spear? Yeah, she does. That's because she's not basic. Was that motion scissors? Motion scissors. I don't know. Why is no copyright Jimmy only 1 minute long? I will not stand for this. Okay, I'm playing the Barbie playlist. Motion scissors? What the hell's a motion scissor? Oh, these. Okay. I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, that was a sick ass video. I think about it a lot. Just in conversation. Was that motion scissors? Oh no, it's just that like Kill la Kill's whole thing is that like she only has one half of the scissor. So she uses it like a sword. She spent the main character spends the whole series like looking for the person who has the other half. The other half. It's just really cool. Yeah. I really like that show. I think it's goofy. Never watched it, that makes sense. Yeah. One half's the other half sounds like a diabolical D's joke. The other half of these nuts. Yeah! Chumbai gets it. Oh, she has socks. I've animated Rose with the bag. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm not drawing the bag. So some poses, it'll look like she's just sort of like doing this. Did that last note like totally not hit? Hang on. Never mind, it was good. Sorry if that was too loud for everybody. I just needed to hear it. Real. Together, fireflies glow like a rose. Why doesn't nuts have two T's like butts? That's the question you gotta ask God, I think. Why does butts even have two T's? English. Yeah. Emphasize each cheek. Maybe? Maybe because it was short for buttocks. I'm not religious, but I'll pray for an answer today. Exactly, thank you. Thank you for taking one for the team. Why not emphasize two nuts? Because... like... two hearts, one family. Nuttox, ew. Do not say nuttox in this house ever again, Haruka. You're this close to a ban at this point. Because there's a word but nut is also a word, is the thing, and it means something else. Yeah, but buttocks. I'm looking this up. Why butts? Two T's, but nut is one T. I need to show y'all this. I'm a skinny guy. Why is my butt so big? What? I have the same issue. I'm very skinny. My arms are literally half the size of an average man's. Yet ever since I started bulking, all the added weight seems to go to my legs and my butt cheeks. I've been working out lately to make my arms bigger and stronger, but I think my body fat just naturally ends up in my lower body. My struggle. Ass too fat. I love this calming piano music playing in the background. You know what? Good for this guy. Peanut Nutter! I hope that you was at your own... I've caused this and I regret it. There is no need to regret when we're learning knowledge. Knowledge is power. And power is working out and getting a huge ass as a result. I'm so stuffed with fluff. The clap of my ass cheeks alerted the bees. Oh, brother. Knowledge is power and power corrupts. Yeah. This is Ottororin's evil arc. What song's playing right now? In my heart, I'll be glad. I agree that working out does wonders for your backside. Say butt like the rest of us. Yeah. But thank you, Darkly. This is a good, right? Oh, she's bald. Oops. No, fair enough. I'll refer to anything but the B word. What about ass? That starts with the A. Will you make an exception for ass? Will you make an exception for behind? Will you make glutty? Oh my god, glutty? Ass is a fine word. Good, yes. What else? What else is another word for butt? Caboose is a good one. Caboose. As is piss. Okay, so you won't say pee. As is piss. Make an asception. God damn it, where am I? What's a dump truck? Yeah! What's another good butt word? I can't think of any good butt words. This makes me feel like I'm on cake. Thank you. This makes me feel like I'm on Ellen and like she's doing that like 7-second challenge thing. Like that one episode where like she had Sofia Vergara name like 7 words for boob. Bump. Girlies, I'm packing license plate today. Junk in the trunk, baker's buns. Oh my god, there's a lot. I feel like I need to step it up, you know? I need to step it up. The girls. Steamed. Simpsons. Funny what the song that's playing right now is I Need to Know. I need to know these buttocks. I need to find my way. You need to know, exactly. Steamed hams got me good. Yeah. That was really good. Do I need to know. Knowledge sparkles. Speaking of sparkles, My Little Pony phenomenon, right? Like, you ever just think about how much of a phenomenon My Little Pony was? like, like it was always a thing, My Little Pony. There were always like, you know, like regenerating it. But like the moment FIM started, MLP FIM. Yes. Like the world has never been the same ever since. Brony, your first thing is that bronies exist. The same way you refuse to acknowledge that butt is a word. I also hate it, but MLP is Chef's Kiss. Derpy is the only MLP I care about. I was a huge MLP fan as a kid. I say as a kid as if that's not like its target audience. I watched it every Sunday because that was back when YouTube was like okay with illegal uploads. You love the version before FIM. Oh, yeah, okay. 4.5, 3.5. What was the version before FIM? I gotta look that up later. Ah, the rose I drew here is so much cuter than the finished. This frustrates me. I really liked Rainbow Rocks, the Equestria Girls movie. I have not been the same ever since the Rainbow Rocks movie came out. Old YouTube is a gem before content evolved. Yeah, I was watching Dan and Phil's photo booth challenge recently, and I was like, man, YouTubers these days cannot get away with that anymore. YouTubers these days cannot get away with just uploading themselves like playing with photo booth anymore, because like it's professional now. It's just like TV. And it's just so strange, you know, how YouTube has evolved like that. You can't just be like silly anymore. That's why a lot of us have second channels to make fan content. Doesn't mean you should change. You should change your point of view. There is not one of you. You had to come back, refresh. Internet hates me. I'm so sorry the internet hates you. Have you tried making an apology video? And you're always free to begin. And you're always free to... My first YouTube video ever. So my parents have always like just uploaded videos of us as children. Well, my dad did. My mom doesn't really understand how YouTube works. But the first video that we, like me and my little sister, ever uploaded was just like a recording of the Winx transformation sequences set to In Your Arms by Kina Grannis. And it wasn't even that good. Your dad uploads YouTube videos? Yeah. You know, it's very like dad content. That's great content. Exactly. like, and like my teachers would watch those videos that my dad uploads. They have taught me to survive. You love dad content. Yeah. So like it's like weird. It's like it's almost like we've been on YouTube our entire lives. I can't imagine how like family content children will. How to fix a door hinge? Did you have to fix a door hinge recently, Haruka? What? Hell yeah. Dad tube. Double daddy. I have to fix everything. Wow. Look at you, fixer. Okay, I don't think I need to draw this hand. It's gonna be hidden, right? That's fun. We have some Tchaikovsky playing right now. I hope Tchaikovsky does not DMCA me. You don't perceive family. You watched the VOD on Twitch right before Darfy uploaded it to YouTube? Sob. Is that a bad thing? On Twitch, the quality is like way better. My first year living alone, I had the double I read it like as the same message. I had to live without a working front door. No! DadTube saved you. Dude, I'm so happy DadTube saved you. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry about your front door. Nah, but Twitch is so hard to use. That's true. Yeah, that's fair. Twitch Mobile is a scam. Unbelievable. La 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 la. What you do list in the way. Twitch with its recent stuff makes YouTube look like an upstanding platform. Oh my gosh, yeah. They're like the Paul brothers. Whatever. Pause champ. I've never streamed with YouTube. I've tried YouTube Premiere once and I've never tried it again. Using Twitch Mobile right now and it sucks. I'm using Twitch Mobile right now as a monitor. I can look at chat while I work. Because I don't have another monitor, which I don't mind because my desk is really small and I would not get a lot of use out of it. I'm the type of person who's like, if it ain't broke, then don't fix it. So like, why fix when I can just do this? Simple. Okay, yeah, I need to draw. Bless you. You like to be, would rather be free. That debate. If it ain't broke, fix or no fix. Do it the hard way, like a real man do. Prefer YT streams to Twitch. I like how Twitch looks at the same time. It looks so it's like it's weird. That's how I feel about Tumblr and Twitter. I like the UI of Twitter a lot more, but I like the content and community on Tumblr a lot better. So, sometimes I just go on Twitter because I like the way it looks. It's just way cleaner as a website. pee. I'll suffer through many minor inconveniences before I fix something. Yeah! YT will dominate streaming next year if they just need to fix YT chat. Also, I will be right back. It's pee-pee time. We are live, and you're listening to Piss FM. This is the Tinkle Jingle. God damn it.
Don't you go missing me a pissing we. Look, the sun is still out and it's noon, though I'm showing the toilet and moon. I'm tinkling, but a pinky promise that I will be there soon. So sit back and stay tuned. Wait for me.
I'm really sorry, but I'm streaming right now, so I can't talk, but I'll be back soon.
Oh, I see y'all were getting along while I was gone. Y'all are nice to each other, that's good. I'm so happy I don't have the kind of chat that fights with each other. Not that that's like a common thing, right? But like, have you ever been to a Discord where like the moment you enter, you like check out the other channels and there's like a fight? I joined a game I joined the Game Grumps. I was invited to like a Game Grumps Discord server once. And like I was like, hi, my name's Nayaka, I do this, and then like I was like walking around, and then like in like what channel people were just fighting, and I was like, I'm leaving tomorrow. Every gamer cord. If someone tried to fight me, I'd lay down and cry. I love instigating. Man. I once joined like a normal like friends Discord too, and everybody like there's this one kid who just like kept picking fights with different people, and it's like, can you like act normal about one thing for once, please? You know? Too much soy in the system. You don't talk to people in Discord channels? That's fair. I don't talk to people in Discord channels because it's like there's a lot of freaking channels, you know? The worst part is that sometimes I feel like I need to stay in certain game Discord to keep up meta stuff because resources are concise there. Yeah. Sometimes I like to stay to be polite, even though I don't really hang out in there anymore. Sometimes you just don't click with people. One time I said good morning to a Discord person, and they said, what the hell? Where the hell in America do you live to say good morning right now? It's nighttime. And I was like, have you considered there are different countries other than America? And I was like, this day is going to go terribly. I could smell it. I could smell this day is gonna go awful. There's an ad. That person is my fault. Lovesick heard about them once and they immediately fight. Bad start, yeah. I'm the opposite. There's not enough people, I can't chat. Life sucks, so I waste energy fighting. Yeah. Except Kirby Discord, they cannot do anything wrong. Kirby fandom sounds like the nicest place to be. I love that for you. But yeah, so this person in the Discord, I said good morning, they were like, where the hell in America? I said, I'm not even American, it's morning for me. I was just trying to be polite. And I was trying to be like patient, maybe, you know, some people have bad days. So I was like being polite, I was like, nah, blah blah blah, yay. And then so they're like, so where are you from then? I was like, oh, I'm from Indonesia. And they're like, oh wow, international. And I was like, yeah. And then like another person was like interested in hearing about Indonesia. They were like, oh my gosh, what's it like over there? What kind of food do you eat there? And I said, well, I grew up in redacted place. And Indonesia is such a big country full of like different indigenous tribes that like it's kind of hard to kind of pin down the Indonesian experience to just one thing. Like me, for instance, I'm Chinese and Indonesian, so like my experience is very much, you know, informed by me being Chinese and Indonesian. And then I mentioned how like I grew up around like a lot of like Balinese like traditions and food and stuff, so I eat a lot of Balinese and Chinese food at home. That's what I said. That's what I told them. And they said, "What is Bali?" Which, by the way, first time I've heard an American say that. Big discourse usually have mods that enable petty annoying stuff in the name of plausible deniability and to protect regulars. When you say you're Filipino, you get kicked out. No. No, that's too bad. Oh no, yeah, I hate it when they do that. This was at Lovesick, by the way. Glad to have never been in such a server. Praying hands emoji. But yeah, so I told them like, you know, like Bali, blah blah blah, about Balinese food, and then they said, and then like without missing a beat, they just said, "I hate it when people do that. It's so annoying." And I was like, "About what? I told you about Balinese food, and your first response to say I hate it when people do that." Oh, by the way, oh right, I missed it. I said, they asked me what was Bali, and I said, well, it's a province in Indonesia. And they're like, "What's a province? Is it like a state?" And I was like, "Yes, it's like a state." So they were like, okay. And then they said, it's annoying when people do that. And I was like, do what? Do what? I was telling you about my culture and you said it's annoying? And they're like, whenever people are like, well, I'm from Chicago, I'm from Illinois, like, just say you're from America. Like, what's the difference? And it's like, did you not hear? And I was like, oh my, this just like heated me up so much because I was like, did you not hear what I said about the tribes and like the cultural differences and how I can't speak for everybody? This is why I needed to make that distinction, because you clearly are so unknowledgeable about what the hell I'm talking about. You don't say you're chamorro because then you have to explain so much. It's tiring, right? That's part of why I don't like talking about certain things, because it's like, I don't want to explain this to you. You sound like the type of person who doesn't want to listen. But I'm sorry if you feel like that, man. That sucks. Because it's like, sometimes you just want to be like, oh, okay, you're interested? I'll talk about it. Don't worry. I can answer any question. But like, oh my god. They're like, it's all the same. You didn't even know what Bali was. You don't have the rights to say it's all the same. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god. So yeah. That server, what a weird place to be in. They were from Texas, by the way. I don't know if like Americans find it particularly funny, but Texas. Honestly, whenever I get questions about anything that's not related to me personally online, I just tell them to Google. Google is your friend. But yeah. It's also annoying sometimes whenever like, my friend has already apologized to me about this, but one time they just like, they showed me a news article and asked me if it was true. Like an Indonesian news article and asked me, and I was like, what? You say this like I keep up. You say this like I know. I feel... I don't know, they showed me like the Olympics. We won badminton last year at our country, and they sent it to me and said, and like, not a congratulations, not in anything. They were just like, is it true? And I was like, what do you mean, is it true? I don't watch sports. I would not know that. But yeah, they've since apologized to me about it. So I didn't want to like. This is not a call out post. This is just like it just felt related. So. You don't know what something is, but when you told them, they got angry. Yup, that's the internet. That's the internet. As a person who lives in the south of USA for my whole life, that is funny. I don't want to say where I'm from. I just say Mexico and they believe me. It works like a charm. Nice. One time I was hanging out at the beach. Like, I was just sitting down and a kid walked up to me and was like, "What's up, China?" and walked away. What song is playing right now? Ghost Waltz. From what? This sounds copyrighted. I wish Spotify did not just shuffle things for me. I'm so sorry. Ah, my gosh. Bless you, thank you. Sometimes I just go on tangents. Sometimes, because my name has a ka sound in it, I guess it looks Japanese to some people, so I've gotten like the misconception, like some people like hear my name and they're like, oh, are you Japanese? And I'm like, no. And then they have the nerve to say, I don't believe you. That always bothers me because like, what do you mean you don't believe me? Tangents are fun. This is the perfect time for tangents. Good. Like, what do you mean you don't believe me? Like, have people lied to you about their ethnicity before? I mean, like, it's probably pretty common to lie to somebody about their ethnicity. But like, that is so wild. Yeah, like, what a response, right? People just be saying things. Yeah, too common. Like I know I just said like, why would somebody lie to you about their ethnicity? But then I remember like all the times like somebody asked, where are you from? And I just said, well, I'm from here, in case they're about to say something super xenophobic. Like, this world we live in, drawing detectives and talking about racial dynamics. Lighthearted topics on the stream today. Sometimes I try to talk about something that's fun, but then like I just start thinking about this stuff because it's just on my mind a lot. What song's playing right now? It's Raining Somewhere Else from Undertale. Good song. Sans is a good character. He's a fun one. I like him. He's dope. Vocal cords need to rest for a second. This stream has wonderful topics like school, butts, nuts, and racial dynamics. The average, yes. It's just another Saturday. I'm having fun. Thank you for participating, by the way. Absolutely wondrous, yes. Not at all anomalous. Nayaka just needs to cough for a little bit.
Bruh.
The stream has vibes like the This is exactly what it's like to be in a religious dance room. I wonder if Americans talk like this as well. Like me when I speak, but in US States form. Like, where are you from? I'm from Texas? I don't know. Not about where you're from. Oh. I don't know what you're referring to then. Did they talk about the religious dance room? Hello, America. Do you talk about the religious dance room? Do you talk about the room where it happens? The room where it happens, the room where it happens. The religion class, whenever I hang out in the library, I would like read books. I know, crazy. And it's like, my favorite book to read was this book about like accidental food history. Now I want to listen to Hamilton again. Hand in hand. Don't fall for it, Luke. Be strong. You can do this. Anna's a bastard. Orphan. I once recorded a video with somebody that never got uploaded because it was supposed to be a collab, but they couldn't get theirs to upload. But I already finished editing mine, and they also already finished editing theirs. But like we wanted to upload at the same time, but it just never came to be. But during that video, they just started singing Hamilton. And I was like 12 at the time, and I think I just sent them the YouTube video Jack's Films made, like white girl sings Hamilton for far too long. Like, and they were like, "What you send me?" Nothing. I think about that sometimes. I like that video. It's a shame it never got out. I can't upload it now because something about it is very potently like 12. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I go to the library to save money and take pictures of textbooks instead of buying them. You're so smart. You were just listening to a Leslie Odom Jr. Is that the guy from Hamilton? I've never seen that show, honestly. I've never seen that show. Is it good? The Leslie Odom Jr. album? Twitch has been trying to get me to watch Jack's streams instead of yours this whole time, half joking. I can pretend to be Jack's Films for you. Oh, he's Aaron Burr, sir. Okay. Oh no, that's Thomas Jefferson. I was gonna ask if Aaron Burr's the guy with the Miku binder. He's got a nice jazzy voice with the ability to belt. Love voices like that. Big fan. Uh-oh, my computer's doing the buzz noise. Cool. What song is this? Route 3 by Mikkel and Game Chops. Gonna bounce later, chat, Naya. Alright, whenever you bounce, I hope you have a good bouncing. I've only listened to his first album, Mister. I think it's good. I'll save that, I guess. Mister. By Leslie Odom Jr. I conveniently had Spotify open, so I won't add that to queue in case I get DMCA'd. What else is on my mind right now? I've written just opened Outlook by accident. Oh yeah. I wish I could say something cool about music, but recently I've just listened to Finnish punk rock. Ooh. Come on, Finnish punk rock is like cool. That sounds really niche, you know? All I've been listening to recently is like I said earlier, Barbie music, because like I just need something to sing along to. I blame Erica from the Barbie movie for the way that I sing now. Super underground, Finnish is a hard language. I've been listening to Toby Fox's whole discography because of my Deltarune high. Sometimes you get on that Deltarune high. You know what? You're so valid. What song is this? The Things Around Me? Okay. Spampton Sweet Six got me to remember my love for Rousey again. Bruh. Yeah. Halsey is such a good dude. He's my best friend and my bestie. Yeah, there is something about like sort of like established professionals like reviewing indie composers, and I feel weird saying that as if Toby Fox is not like a household name at this point. You know what I mean? But I feel like the reason why he's such a household name is because he's just like an indie dude. There's something really fun about them going like, oh, this is solid, you know?
Bruh.
He's literally just a guy. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I keep doing the tissue thing. He did get the whole orchestra, right? Oh, that makes me emotional. Like, I don't think I could, I don't think I'll ever make anything as good as Undertale, but if I ever get like Toby Fox famous, I don't think I'll know how to act. You know what I mean? Like I would not be able to react to that. You know? Has he ever talked about that? Alphys gets you emotional. Oh, the da 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 da, or like Alphys the character. Which one are you talking about? Have y'all seen? What was that person's name? Have y'all seen that animation someone did of Undyne and Alphys, and it was like Alphys like talking about how like when you fall into the void, you never come back, and then Undyne's like, really? And then she like runs through waterfall. It's a really pretty animation, but I forget who it's by. Alphys the character? Alphys the character is a good, it's a good too, yeah. Oh, this song's really pretty. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I'll find animation. Ah, this one. Who's it by? I'll find out later, I guess. Wait. YouTube. It was by Iscoopy. Yeah. Such a good animation. I used to watch it a lot, all the time, every day, all day. Huh. I'm so excited for chapter 3, and I got a lot more attached to Deltarune than I did Undertale, I think. I think it's because like Deltarune's the one that I actually played. Alright, my nose got cold. And something about me being the same age as the characters when I first started playing it, like, made me like really close to it, you know what I mean? It just felt good. Like, they were like my besties, you know? And like something about the themes of like Deltarune seems to have like the common like core, like each character were like lonely in some way or another, and like being in the dark world was like their way of making friends. Something about that just like hit home for me. Yeah, I played both. I prefer Deltarune as a game, but Undertale is better storytelling wise. That one's also valid opinion, yeah. Some parts of chapter 1 in particular felt a little bit like rushed. Like, what do you mean you're doing this now? You know, like, oh, this is happening now? Like, but like, it's still such a good game, and like the characters really make it what it is, you know? I care about my little scrunglies. And I think chapter 2 definitely gotta be my favorite right now. It just feels so good as a game. Chapter 2. First time I played it with my friend. And chapter 2 is so good. I haven't played like, I couldn't get myself to play the second round, man. I don't want to see Noelle cry. You never beat Spam the Neo? I beat Spam the Neo with my sister. We played together. Sometimes she like takes one side of the keyboard, I take the other side of the keyboard. That's how we do it. When an isekai story is done well, it always resonates with me. Yeah. Deltrune is an isekai story, isn't it? Yeah. What Lovesick said. Hastily with a steel chair. A lot of media isekai. Is Princess and the Frog isekai? Which okay, let me look up what the definition of isekai is, okay? Isekai definition. Different world, other world, portal, fantasy, science fiction. Okay, yeah. So a lot of... They do go to another world, technically, right? So... Barbie and the Secret Door is also isekai. 12 Dancing Princesses is also isekai. What else? Would you say... Ralph breaks the internet? Ralph breaks the internet is also isekai. I love isekai because it deals with a character grappling with a new world and finding a place in it. Yeah. I think that's part of why I also like alien type characters like Peridot from Steven. I know so much about the isekai because SAO is the only anime I've ever watched /J. I watched Konosuba and Zombieland Saga. Deltrune also being the progenitor concept of Undertale, where Undertale was more so inspired by the moment Toby delving into game design for Deltrune, and probably yeah. And it's also exciting too to do something you kind of always wanted to do with the skills you have now, you know? So it's almost like it has the chance to be better than the thing you were known for. I only watch Sword Art Online and Trigun. Those are my only two animes. John You know what else is an isekai? Enchanted. The one starring Amy Adams. They're making a second Enchanted movie, by the way. I'm excited about that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch it though, because it's on Disney Plus and I don't have it, but it's okay. I love drawing this clueless face on Eugene. Something so clueless about him. This song's really pretty too. Whoa, what just fell? Okay. Disenchanted, yeah. Evil Amy Adams is gonna be fun. I really like Enchanted, the first movie. It had everything I like in a movie. Baby Nayaka ate that up. John Carter of Mars books are so old. Just think of the time this dude was writing isekai novels. John Carter of Mars walks so Konosuba could run. John Carter. Oh man. Yeah. What the hell am I saying? Sometimes I feel a bit weird at like one day because you really don't realize like what bad habits you might have until you start recording yourself, like, or streaming. So I just can't wait to just find out who I'll become at the end, or at least at the midpoint of my career, you know? I think about that a lot because right now I'm just like, I need to be the best, but also you're gonna cringe at this one day, you know? But it's like also, it's also cool to, like, I watched my first stream, well not my first stream, my second stream, and it's so interesting to think that that was like my best at the time. And this is my best right now, and it's not, and I know damn well it's not even that good. But it's important to have. A lot of fantasy is isekai because, like, the common trope is that the protagonist is swept away from the safe farm life to dangerous other life. I've looked it up. John Carter is more than 100 years old. Yikes! That's wild. Does that mean it's out of that means does that mean it's in the public domain now? Guys, being sick is the pits. I would know because I'm sick right now. Gosh, no idea. Mickey keeps freaking with those laws. These series are great. I love them. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. That's the best that I can hope for. I was watching some old Secret Sleepover streams recently. Something about them just makes me so wistful. There's like the one I was watching, specifically I was watching the Wonder Song series. Good game, by the way. And there's something about them saying like, hey, we're trying to get to partner, or Jacob being like, hey, I'm trying out emotes, can you test them out? Like, something about that just made me feel so wistful. Like, man, you've come so far. This is the first time I've watched one of your streams fully. It's been very enjoyable so far. I'm glad. I'm really glad. That honestly, like, as somebody who creates anything, the fact that somebody likes them is, you know, it means a lot. So thank you, you know? Because it's like, you know, when you make anything or when you do anything, it's so hard. It's so easy to get into your own head and be like, this is bad. Nobody's gonna think it's funny, and no people are gonna be like, you suck and all that stuff. So I don't know, this is fun. It's nice, you know, to like get out of it. The song is a remix of a song from Jujutsu Kaisen. What is that anime about, by the way? I've heard about it. I have a image of what it is, but like I don't actually know what it's about. I thought Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer were the same anime. Maybe that's where my confusion comes from. Michael Mouse. Spotify ad. I hope I don't get DMCA'd for playing a Spotify ad.
Download musikmu dan dengarkan offline. Dengan on demand, cari dan putar lagu sesuai
I got copyright claimed for that song. It's like zoo, 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 zoo. You know that one? Apparently it's called Dreamscapes. First I've heard of it. Sorceress hunting curses like a Gen Z Naruto. Interesting. Yeah, usually that's usually how I feel about my art, because most of what I make I post is just for me and my friend. Well, sometimes it's only just for me, but I still enjoy posting and making that stuff anyway. Well, music moment, yeah. Yeah. It's important to enjoy what you make, because as soon as you don't enjoy it, it just reeks of boredom, and it's like, why are you doing this, you know? That's good. Hey, I make a lot of fan content, right? So like, it's one of those things where you kind of have to be sincere to make, otherwise it just reeks of insincerity and it just feels bad. One of the compilations I don't like as much as the others. I think it was the Julia one, honestly. I didn't like my Julia compilation as much as I like the other ones. Because it's mostly because like my own association to it, because like I know that when I made it I was tired of what I've done. So like whenever I watch it, it's like I remember. But like watching it back, it's like an okay compilation, but it's not as good as some of the other ones, I feel like. I don't do art. The closest I get is practicing guitar to clear my mind. Hey, it's not art necessarily, but it's like, you know, it's expressing yourself, which is good. I do art constantly, all the time, 24/7. Probably in my family I do the least art. I'm the art kid of this family. I think part of why I feel so pressured to do art is because I'm the art kid of this family, and it's kind of like this is all I have, you know? Sometimes it feels that way. And then I talk about this with my friends and they're like, Nayaka, 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 will you shut up for 1 minute? I will not take slander for Nayaka today. Just be nice to yourself. And it's like, okay. But the thing about advice is that you always forget it. You always forget to do it. It's like, and it's like easy to feel bad about not being the most mentally healthy all the time. And I think something used to feel that way until I edited 4 videos in 4 days. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of videos. So now I feel like editing may be what I should do instead of art. You are like on that speed run, aren't you? That's good. My sister 1 week was into batch making, the next week was into wool felting. Ooh, a hobbies person. We love that for them. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's easy to feel bad about not being the most mentally healthy all the time. And sometimes I feel like, I thought I've grown up, but why have I gone back to, you know, where I was before? And then I think something one of my friends said, they said like, well, progress isn't a straight line. It's more like a car bumping up and down. I'm your little butterfly. Life weird like that. It's like a sword. The song was funny. Life for real, for real. I'm a little disappointed at how slowly I'm just cruising through this, but I'm sure this is not as slow as I'm thinking it is. Okay. There we go. VTubers look really fun. Like having a job as a VTuber looks really fun, but it also looks really tiring. Because like streaming as yourself is one thing, streaming as a character is a whole other thing. And some of them like stream for so long, and like people like criticize like, oh, but they're using fake voices, as if that's not impressive.
Talking like this for like 6 hours?
Like, you gotta have the vocal cords of a tank to do that, kid, right? Like, and like, it's all improv too. Yeah, it's also really hard to grow an audience on the internet these days, right? Right. It's so, I guess, you know, saturated now. Salutes to the VTubers out there, for real. And I keep getting surprised too with like how creative some of the designs are, because you know, like with how many VTubers there are, you're bound to see like repeats of the same design once in a while. But like some of them are just like stand out, like, and they just like stick in your mind forever. One that sticks in my mind forever is this pig one. It's like it's a girl pig, and it's the cutest like character design I've ever seen on anything. Bribers. Bribers are amazing. Faces. What song was it? Tetris theme. Nice. Oh, something that I wrote down to talk about if I ever ran out of anything to talk about is ideal types. I'm gonna talk about fictional ideal types in particular because it's like fascinating how like no matter how old you are, your type just for whatever reason just stays the same. Like, have you seen that TikTok? Sorry, I keep blowing my nose, by the way. It's getting cold now. Yeah. Gross. Hit the bruh.
Bruh.
Sorry. Just sneeze again. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, lovesick.
Bruh.
Okay. Whenever I warn people I'm about to sneeze, I never sneeze. Why? Is it too polite? Ah! What the hell was I gonna say? Right. Like, I think my first fictional crush, my first dude fictional crush was Iggle Piggle from In the Night Garden. I'm the one doing the bruhs, yes. Who did you think it was? the bruh fairy? That does happen sometimes though, like when you're like, who's playing this annoying ass music and it's coming from you? My type is just tall, beautiful, ethereal women who are just stressed at keeping up a facade. My fictional crushes don't fit this type. But that's every once in a while. I think my type tends to fall within like the kind eyes look. Like kind eyes, sleepy, like playful. And then I think about freaking Iggle Piggle from In the Night Garden. And I'm like, yep. Yep, I've never changed, huh? Fascinating, truly. What's wrong with this? It's really pretty. Sorry. My type is either energetic, kindness, or very cold but really kind. Dislike conflict-prone characters, right? I say I don't like conflict-prone characters, but some of my favorite characters are like Saki from Zombieland Saga, Ryuko from Kill la Kill, and then Suzy from Deltarune. I think what I like about them is that they're dumbasses. Is the thing. They're like, I'll beat your ass, but they have like 3 brain cells in total collectively, and they share. Let me look up who's happy from the game going down under. Yeah, at what Chumbai said, yeah. Oh my gosh, he's adorable! Wait, hold on. Wait. Blah, blah, blah. He's really cute. Is this your character? Isn't this the game Jacob and Julia played? Wait, no, it's not. It just looks really familiar. I love the design. Oh, it reminds me of. Oh my god, what's it called? Have y'all seen candy.exe? Candy.zip? Candy.zip, that's what it's called. And it's like this animation that's like made in candy. Let me look it up first. It's like so pretty. Looks like this. It reminds me of this going down under. It's like, it's by this person who made this. They make like a lot of these like stop motion-y type of things, and it's like the prettiest thing ever. Y'all know anything about Percy Jackson? I saw the live action movie. The one... Is this the right one? Is Percy Jackson the one where it's like this boy who... Oh, sorry, no, that's Miss Peregrine. That's Miss Peregrine. Hey, which movie is the one where like he defeats Medusa with a mirror or a phone? Yes, there is a new Percy Jackson show, but I haven't seen that one either. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I get Miss Peregrine and Percy Jackson mixed up because they're both like skinny white boy goes to weird place with superpowers. What I remember about the Percy Jackson movie is how perplexed I was at the Cyclops wearing sunglasses. Hercules. That is Percy Jackson based on the legend of Perseus. Perseus. That makes more sense. Yeah. I don't remember much about the Percy Jackson movie. It seemed like one of those movies like that would have CGI, and my parents would have been like, this must be too dark for you.
Ada yang suka nyanyi lagu cinta, ada yang suka nyanyi lagu sopran saat mandi.
There's an ad. Ignore it.
Apapun bisa, lakuin sesukamu. Putar lagu apapun.
It's really loud, isn't it?
Dan menjadi pusat perhatian selama 3 bulan. $4.990.
I won't get premium. You can't make me.
Untuk info lebih lanjut.
The relationship between Annabeth and Percy is what as a child I would aspire for. Interesting. I liked the... I don't know if this is the same. Like, I liked the Star and Marco dynamic in Season 1 particularly. Season 1 and 2. As soon as it hit Season 3, it got a bit messy. But, like, I really like Star and Marco. My types are weirdly bully girls or stuck-up girls. I guess it's because I know that when type of people are mean towards others, it's because they have their own... Yeah, that's the thing about them, yeah. I love and for the moment where that thorny shell of theirs break and reveal a sap. That's really sweet. Good for you. No, I just assumed that you took a long time to come here because you were typing. Also, the movie is hated by people who read the books. Yeah. Fair enough. It's usually like that. I didn't read a lot of books. My cousin gave me that Cassandra... Oh, what's the writer's name? Cassandra something? Cassandra the book with the cave. They gave me that one. I haven't finished it or started it. The cover is great. But I don't know, I'm not really like a books person. I like books that are kind of a bit silly. Like Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Or like... I guess I just like books that are targeted towards middle schoolers. I don't know. Picture books, man. Mamma mia. My screen is loading and my chat keeps reconnecting. No, Garuda. Life's great. Maybe you can watch the VOD and everything will be okay. Rest in peace. One second, let me blow my nose. This is gonna be super gross.
Hey, so I'm assuming that live stream Naya has left you? What an irresponsible streamer. Anyway, she left me to entertain you while she's gone, so how's your day? I can't hear you, okay? 'Cause, you know, live stream Naya can't hear you either. How's that make you feel, huh? You're fine with it? Well, that's great then. Then this...
I'm back from the hold screen. I just blew my nose. I'm less nasally now. Or I'm more nasally. I can't tell. I sound exactly the same. My ear's doing the thing where like, when you ever just blow your nose so hard, it goes... And you just go like, you can't hear for a little bit. The thing is, my phone internet is worse. No! That's bad. Man. Sometimes we have those days. If it makes you feel better, I once streamed with low internet and nobody was able to see me. Rest in peace, Gary. Gary the Gladipus. That stream was wild. Yeah. Glad y'all were there. I watched back the VOD for that, and I was like, like y'all said you couldn't. Y'all were saying it was laggy or whatever, but like I wasn't able to, I wasn't able to really tell how laggy it was until I watched the VOD back, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is awful. You wasn't here for it. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it wasn't a very good stream. I mean, what made it fun was the audience, honestly. So shout out audience for real. Sometimes you would catch beautiful art between the fuzz. At the beginning of the stream, I was trying to show you guys my progress of how far I made it into the animatic, and then Chumbai was like, looking good so far, boss. And it was like, and like when I watched, so like in the moment during the stream, I was like, okay, this is going so well, everybody can see what I'm doing. And then when I watched the VOD, you could barely see, you could only see like a total of 2 pictures at a time. It was a full animation and you couldn't see nothing. I usually usually wake up a bit after you start streaming, and I have a weird obsession with wanting to watch the streams from the start. That's how it goes. Yeah. I've been thinking about doing like afternoon streams, like afternoon on my end, and it would be like an ungodly hour for you guys, but like maybe I would, you know, like garner in a new audience. Yeah, we don't know, but yeah, but like I'm so used to streaming early in the morning that like as soon as the day started and I'm like, maybe I should stream in the afternoon, I just don't want to stream anymore, you know? This is a morning activity for the morning man. So I don't know, I should probably do an afternoon stream at some point because my Twitch streak needs to be completed in order for me to start earning money. Yeah, that's how it be sometimes, huh? I'm quieter than the music. Why must life be so cruel? Oh, yeah. Hey, like, feel free to just, like, have this stream on as you, like, sleep, if that's what you want to do. Oh, it's a weekend, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, do whatever you want. It's a weekend. I haven't streamed on Saturday in so long. Partly because of the Twitch thing, and partly because my K-pop classes fall on Fridays, so I always forget that I have a stream on the next day usually, because I just sleep. I just sleep on those days. I've been wanting to start streaming as well, but my setup would either be a crappy laptop that I can't even play Roblox, or a PC that still runs Windows 7. I mean, yeah. I guess it depends on what you're streaming, because like for me, like I'm not really like a gamer, so like for Photoshop, streaming is a-okay, you know. Hello, throat. Can you be normal for once, please? Thank you. Maybe do a schedule poll again, maybe. But it's like, no matter what the schedule, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I'll figure it out, I guess. What's playing now? Home from Undertale. Gosh. This throat of mine needs to rest. But I'm a streamer. That rose is so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Something about Karina's voice, right? It's just so like, it sticks in your head. Try drinking warm water, that helps me when my throat is bad. I will, once the stream is over. We have honey and stuff. But all I have is this now. This bottle that I've had since the 6th grade. Or 5th grade, must be 5th grade, honestly. 5th grade was when I started drinking so much water. And I don't know why. Oh, I made her look too sad. You drink milk more than water? That's valid. I don't really like the taste of milk sometimes. Oh. Maybe that's why I drink water more than milk. But I do like milk in candy a lot. Whenever it's like milk candy just tastes better than normal candy. Like if it's like strawberry plus milk, awesome. Like red candy usually tastes better than any other candy. But like the moment you add milk to the mix, I will slob my mouth over it. That's the rules. Milk candy is wonderful. I'm glad you agree. Y'all ever have the rabbit one? The rabbit milk candy? Not milk from rabbit, but like the brand is rabbit. I've had at least 2 of my teachers say milk is like a part of Finnish culture. I still don't understand what they meant. Well, was milk invented in Finland? What time is it in Finland? Let me Google. Milk from rabbit. I mean, do people drink that? What time in Finland? It is 1:45 p.m. in Helsinki. It's the afternoon. Good afternoon. I deleted my layer. One time I deleted my entire lineart layer because I was zoomed in like this and it did not realize. The pain I felt was immense and I wanted to cry. One time my computer crashed. My computer once had like this is when I was like 14. My computer had like a phase of crashing like random times in the day. So like whenever it crashed, I just like got used to it. I was just like, okay, I guess it's time to take a break. Helsinki, it's actually 8:34. Google lied to you. Aw. Thanks, Google. Rude. Thank you for giving the facts. I heard that in the same cadence Rafi said mouth from baby. Milk from rabbit. What was I saying? I was saying something about... Oh, yeah. When I was 14, my computer just had a phase of like just crashing a lot, and whenever it crashed, I was just like, okay, same old, I'll just leave it alone and take a break. So one day I was animating a scene that I was really proud of, and it crashed. I was like, okay, maybe this is, you know, the sign from the universe. Nayaka, you need to take a nap. And I was like, okay, so I'll just leave the computer, I'll turn it off or something, I'll have some dinner. Because, you know, whenever I'm working, I just forget to eat, right? So I was like, okay, this is my sign to eat. I'll do it. I'll eat. And when I came back, all my work was gone. Can I get a bruh?
Bruh.
My pain is immense. I've said this a million times.
Bruh.
This is how I feel. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Okay. Maybe the AC needs to be off. Where's the AC remote? I've lost it. I've lost it. I'd Vine Boom next time. Ooh, I could do that for you. I could do that for you. Vine Boom. Let me look for the AC remote. Hang on. Looking for AC remote live on Twitch. Maybe next time. I need to get a soundboard. This is fun. Another Spotify ad. No. The hell's gonna say? I forgot, but yeah. Automatic smile. Man. Oh, good thing I had the stabilizer on. Otherwise it would be. I don't know if I'm just tired, but the moment I heard the barn boom, I did start laughing. Good. Man, when is Droppy gonna do the soundboard? I miss the. Oh, was it? Did they stop doing that because it was copyrighted? I don't know. But I miss the soundboard. It needs to come back. The soundboard here is super goated. I agree, and I wish they would do it more. They forgot about it. They've abandoned it. Crying, pissing my pants as we speak. If they're not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna put on my freaking tie. Sometimes I worry that if I'm too influenced by Drawfee in terms of content, that like it'll just be hard to separate me from them. I worry about that sometimes. Not that I like don't like being associated to them, is because I am a fan, you know, and like if someone says, oh, you remind me of this thing that was on their show, I would be like, oh, that's nice, you know, because I like their show. But it's like sometimes I worry if that's like damaging to my own thing. I don't know. I think about that sometimes, like when do you have to stop being a fan of something in public? Becomes the Drawfee soundboard. If Drawfee does not bring back the soundboard, I'm gonna have to intervene. I'm gonna have to show up to Jacob's house and they just go like, bruh, you know, like I hide under the table. Sometimes I think it's funny how like most YouTubers tend to have a second channel to like, you know, make more content for their fans. But I made a second channel and made more content for another YouTuber. Honestly, I feel like you being a one-guy show differentiated your content from Drawfee enough to be like IDK individual words. That's good. Thank you. I'm gonna give this flower way too many petals. But that's okay. I hope nobody notices I'm not drawing this flower again. That's good, I guess. Sometimes I find myself comparing myself to them a lot. Like, why am I not as good as Drawfee? Because it's like I look at that and I'm like, it should be easy. Surely you can recreate that. But then I forget, like, you are one dude. What do you want? Like sometimes streaming in particular, I try to recreate the same energy. Like, the difference between me and them is that they get to have banter. What me, I all I have are the voices in my head. Like, so it's like what are you doing? Like trying like influence is okay, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't expect too much from yourself. Same, and also sometimes you do the same prompts sometimes. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's like I want to do some of their prompts sometimes, but I feel like isn't one already enough? Do you need to do this? Like, I don't know. Your content is very distinct to me. I don't really connect you to drafting or being a fellow fan. Huh. That does... Okay, that calms me down a little bit. Good. Thank you for reassuring me, everybody. Sometimes I feel bad bringing up like my like specific like YouTuber specific insecurities with the audience, because it's almost like, you know, like parents like saying they're a failure in front of the kids, you know what I mean? I feel bad about that sometimes. It's like, why are you talking about this with the kids, Nayaka? This is your job. Your job is to be good at your job, and it's you don't get to have this in front of them. But it's like, I don't know. But yes, thank you for reassuring me. I still feel really weird about it. not so much the insecurity, but just like bringing it up. But it is on my mind a lot, like a lot. That's sort of the nice thing of having a small audience in it. You're still in that like bestie stage. Your editing style is as obvious as your art style, and your style is entertaining to view. Thank you. I like editing a lot. It's kind of like an I see the editing in my videos as like an extension of the art in the speed paint, because I feel like I'm the best at expressing myself in the form of video. I feel like drawings just don't do it for me. Like yeah, this is something Nayaka would draw, specifically me, but like video, I feel like it's a lot easier, because then you get to do like this specific sound effect, or this like comics as well. It's kind of like comics but more, and that's what I like about video. Yeah, video and animation. I just wish they weren't so goddamn time consuming, because then I can express my feelings more. On YouTube, people use each other's ideas all the time. I see no problem in using the same fonts, prompts. Luke Carter, I'm inspired by editing. Stop, I'm way to cry. Yeah. I wanna play You Awaken in a Strange Place. That's a fun one. But it's also like people on YouTube use the same prompts all the time. But when people on YouTube use the same prompts and they're sort of well known as a fan of the thing they got the prompt from, it just sort of smells of fandom by that point. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm worried about. Because like, in a short number of months, I sort of became, oh yeah, Nayaka from the compilations. And it's like, I don't know, I'm happy? But I'm having such a weird relationship with it, you know? Why does fandom have to be a bad thing? You've got such... You're so based for this. That's true, that's true. I guess I'm just worried about looking like I'm like sucking up to them, you know? When I'm really not, I'm just like being a fan. I'm inspired, but you know. That's what I'm worried about, yeah. Like, I think like remember when I talk about Dan and Phil a lot. They were pivotal to my childhood. Like Hannah Hoffman, Happy Panda Party, they did a lot of like Dan and Phil content, and a lot of their content was very much Dan and Phil related. But they very much had their own brand, and they had their own stuff. But like, And it's like not a bad thing that they were associated to Dan and Phil all the time, but I don't know, I guess I'm just sort of worried that like one day I'm gonna leave this fandom and then like it's not gonna be the same anymore. I don't know. Getting existential about the death of a specific era of your content when it just started. Recently, I got a comment on Instagram that was like somebody like asking for more Atarashigako content, and like something about that, I was just like, man, I just did something for Atarashigako, and it's like, you want more? You know, and it's like, I'm not very interested in that right now. Am I disappointing that specific, like, you subscribed for this and I'm disappointing this part of my subscriber base? Is this possible? Like, yeah, the fear it's a fear. I don't know. It's like when like a specific thing you like is so closely tied to your brand, it gets complicated sometimes, and it's like, I wish it wasn't like that. I just want to like this thing peacefully and make it part of my content because I'm so influenced by it, you know? And it's like, but then I don't know, you know? Speaking of being part of a fandom and then leaving the fandom and then sort of still being associated with it, but also being able to kind of disassociate. Which one is the symptom? Dissociation? Disassociate. I don't know. I don't really have to worry about that because all my interests only have like one other person who likes it. This. I tell you straight up, I don't know a lot of, but most of the topics you choose for your videos, I like them a lot anyways. Good. I'm thinking about the TikToker ARBACN, Asia. I don't know why I said her name like that. Said her name like that. Will you calm down? Will you calm down, Nose? Asia was really big in the Star vs fandom, and like anytime you think about, say, like specifically Starko and Toffee, the characters, like oh yeah, like, oh, that's Asia for real. And but then like they became really popular. I'm so used to using they, then pronounce for everybody. Can you? And then she became really popular on TikTok for being funny only, and it's like so interesting, like how she was sort of like able to sort of like depart from the thing she was famous for and then like become even more famous. And it's like fandom and the internet, man, it is fascinating to me. For real, I know about Atarashigako. I watch other recent videos that you made about them. Yeah, the trick with content creation is the subject matter has to have zero expectation attached to it. Exactly. It's where Ghost Beef success comes from. Yeah. Now I associate you with Ghost Beef. Same, but you gave enough info about the band and the song meaning in the video. So entertaining. Yeah, I try to do that because I'm aware that like a lot of you, like I try not to act like I'm just talking to myself. I try to like explain the things I'm talking about as if like you are my mom and you don't know what anything is. But sometimes I also worry, it's like, do you explain this too much? Are you kind of like Mickey Mousing it, like that's a surprise to the help us later, and like you say that every episode? Does it get boring? I think about this stuff a lot. Also, Lovesick, how the hell did you get attached to Ghost Beef so hard? Like, the best part about my channel is that it takes people a while to realize that the Ghost Beef content is not coming from multiple people. Yeah. Yeah. I think someone in my comment comment section didn't realize that I was the one. This was back when compilations was like in its renaissance. Dropping compilations. Somebody was like, I think I saw somebody else use this clip. And it's like, it was me. It was me. I'm very proud. You should be proud of Ode to Ghost Beef. It's a good ass video. I think the reason why I have so many Hitman clips and like just spread out among like all the compilations, or like so much like Goop Deer, like I put Goop Deer streams so much in my compilations that like whenever somebody asks what is this timestamp, I just assume it's probably Goop Deer. 3 songs into artwork video inspired me. I've been wanting to make one like it, but most of what you can, hey, you can introduce your audience to Finnish progressive rock. I'd be so interested to see like what you can come up with that, you know? You can like I think some of the things that I make that become popular are things that are like niche, that have like maybe like 2 people in the fandom, and then just like go ham and cheese on it. People in like niche ass fandoms are starved. So like sometimes that's what you gotta do. Like trending, whatever. It's like I will try at some point. I'm just really bad at scripting. Hey, I'll get better at it someday. The ghost beef exclamation was unbelievably funny. That the spurred idea of the first very modest ghost beef edits. No, because like I watched you put the original like ghost beef in the video that like I could not figure out like like I could imagine how it could get stuck in your head, but I was like this is not as funny as you made it, you know? Because I feel like my first interaction with ghost beef was your videos, Lovesick. You made it funnier. That like when I look at the beef now, it radiates a very sincere kindness. It does, yeah. It looks like a best friend, like a cousin or an uncle. Crying. Help! The ghost beef fandom is dying. Retweet if you're a real ghoster. If you're a real beefy. Oh, did I not ever finish my anecdote about the reason why I have so many Hitman and Goop Deer videos in my videos? It's because like whenever I clip, I just like download the whole video, watch the whole thing, or like find the bits I remember were funny and then cut them up, and then I put them in the video. But then I realized I put too much of the same video in one compilation, so I'm like, okay, save this for another time. And so I do, and so that's why I have so many Hitmans. Because the Hitman stream was really funny, the Hitman streams. But dude, I cannot just make an entire Hitman compilation, because at that point, just watch the stream, you know? Ghost beef sticks in my head because of you lots. I can't recall the exact inflection they said it, right? It's like a song. I love it like a love song, baby. And it goes in my head like repeat, repeat. My comment section is always so good. Let me find some of my face. Go for it, go for it. Ghost beef burned our crops and poisoned our water supply. Thank you guys. That is good. Oh man, I got a comment recently. Well, not recently, a couple months ago. Because of, I say recently because it's some of my most recent videos and I don't upload very often. I got a comment that says, "Are you gay?" in brackets, "Happy Pride Month." And I have not been able to reply to it because I'm like, how do I reply to such a comment? It has like you ever just like get a comment and you're like, I need to be as funny as this comment? that you just don't, that you're just lost, you know? Ghost beef slicing their own nose to the sound of Lacrimosa from Mozart. Requiem is not something I never even knew. Amazing community. Being funny, exhausting. Yeah. My problem is I'm too funny, my boobs are too big, and my ass is huge. My struggles. Never assume somebody is okay. When Karina commented "when the daddy," I was like, how do I reply to this? I just froze. I'm like, I need to reply to this. I just like, but I don't know how. So I just pulled the reaches deep depths of my mind and posted daddy schedule. Hit tweet for sure. Did I tell you? Oh no. Honestly, whenever I don't know what to answer someone, I just say real or something. Yeah, I should start doing that too. Are you gay? In brackets, happy Pride Month. Real. So true, bestie. Earrings. Ghost beef. This grandma's cute. Did I tell you that like when Jacob first asked me if they were allowed to put my compilations at Seattle, it was 3 goddamn a.m. Chill. Your default is chill. It was 3 a.m. So I was like going to bed, right? And I think just before I went to bed, I was texting like my bestie. I could say Wick. Y'all know Wick. I was texting Wick, but I was like, he hasn't replied in a while, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll just go to bed. And then I was like in bed, and I heard like a boop boop on my phone, right? And I was like, oh, that's probably him, and he's probably gonna reply to my text or like say goodnight or something like that. So I go to check my phone. Jacob Andrews. How am I supposed to have a normal reaction to this? I was expecting somebody else. I have this joke. What a freaking honor. Yeah, it was Jacob who asked me. Jacob coffee arrives at your door, what do you do? I would say, excuse me, I thought you were my mom. Like, when you were expecting a text from your crush, but what you get instead is a YouTuber, what do you do? Jacob Trophy appears in my notification, and what plays is the Nickelodeon cheering sound. Whoa, whoa, wow! Yeah! So picture this, it's 3 a.m. I expected like a good night text, but what I get instead is, hello Nayaka, I have a question for you. I dare not open it because if you recall a story that I told long time ago when Julia retweeted my art and I got so excited I deleted my Twitter. Remember that story? I was like, I am not repeating that. It's 3 a.m. You are tired. You do not you have the hand-eye coordination of a newborn deer. You were so close being the ghost beef entering house video. That's what happened. That's what happened. But yeah, so I was like, by the way, this is really random, but I associate the name Nayaka with my childhood because like people ever since have just instinctively shortened my name to Naya. But like the only people who call me Naya are really like my parents and like my grandma. So like, hello Nayaka, I have a question for you. It was like a jump scare to me. I was like, Like, how do you have a normal reaction to that? Also, I sleep alone. So it's like... or, not that I sleep alone, but like I was the only one awake at that time. And I was like... My first instinct was to screenshot, send that to my friends. I was like, guys, just to like make it real for me, right? And then they were like, oh my god, are you gonna reply to it? And I was like, no. Not until I go to sleep. And they were like, I was like, I can't. It's 3 a.m. I said, I can't embarrass myself like this. And then they were like, he doesn't know it's 3 a.m. for you. And I was like, yeah, that's the thing though. What if I reply and I'm like, OMG, OMG, OMG. And also like, I find that I speak more rudely when I'm tired. And it's not because I'm rude, it's because I'm like excited. So I'm afraid I'm gonna reply to this potential like formal email because again I didn't open the DM. I was too scared to. I was afraid I'm gonna open it and I'm just gonna start cussing like like same though, except I'm not excited. Fair enough, fair enough. See, because 3 a.m. I just go feral, you know? I didn't want... Like, this would be the first time Jacob talks to me, and I'm just a feral animal. That would be terrible. Like... So I just go to bed. I just go to bed, like... I'm gonna recreate what I did. Like, I couldn't sleep, so I just did this. Hang on. This is me. I got up, I read the phone, the notification, I put it down, I left the room, and I started doing Sims animations because it was like, you ever just stim so hard you become a Sims character? That's good. That was my stimming. I didn't know, like, again, like, this is not normal for me. So that is good restraint and discipline. I mean, yeah, after deleting your entire Twitter account, you would grow that discipline. I follow the rule, do not make important decisions at 3 a.m. So yeah, he said, so when I woke up, I finally opened the message, and it was like, hey Nayaka, I have a question for you. Is it okay if we use your compilations at the highlight reel when people come in during our live shows? And I was like, oh, okay, it's just this. See, that's the thing about waiting to reply to it. Like, you just get to say, oh, okay, it's just this, you know? And then you get to be normal about it. Good, you know? That's the trick. just work yourself up and then, like, just be so worked up that, like, when the moment you reply to it, you're no longer excited. Good, you know? Now you're normal. Okay. It's still exciting though. My DM history with Jacob is troubleshooting my access to the Patreon Discord. I imagine it's like, hello, do you have... It's like, do you have a computer and a telephone? Do you have Windows XP? I have no DM history with any of my favorite creators. Relief. Good. It's so hard to be normal. But yeah, I you know, in hopes of like being professional about it, I just like you know, I hit him with the memo zap. I did see your ghost beef keychains. They're adorable. I love your art style so much, Lipstick. It's so like quirky. But yeah, so like I hit him with the memos app scripted copy paste because and then I distinctly remember, like, because he opened his message with "Hello Nayaka" in caps lock, and it scared the bejesus out of me for whatever reason because it was 3 a.m. I wrote my message with "Hello Jacob" in caps lock, and then in brackets in my notes to self I wrote, "You jump scared me, you asshole." I'll jump scare you too. I wouldn't say that to his face. And asshole in brackets affectionate. Everything is okay. Just like Undertale. Oh my gosh, this is exactly like Undertale. Where the hell was I? What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, my grandma was there at the time. And like, I was like telling my mom about hello, welcome back. Anyways. But yeah, that entire morning was so weird because like by the time I woke up, like the excitement and the aforementioned Sims animations already like wore out. So like by the time I told my sister, she was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." And I told my mom, and then my grandma was there. She's like, what are you talking about?" And then my mom like explained what Drawfee was to my grandma in Chinese, which I found really amusing for some reason. Mom called him the YouTube drawing boy that Nayaka likes. Which I also found amusing. And then why did OBS pull this on me? I was being so professional. YouTube drawing boy, yeah. Yeah. Because I watch, sometimes I'm like watching Secret Sleepover and then my grandma's in the same room. And then so like the distinction my grandma knows about them is like, oh, Jacob's the boy one between him and Julia. Resident YouTube drawing boy debut EP. He changed My Heart Will Go On, Better Be There. Thank you, Stream Elements. Can we get a based Stream Elements? Stream Elements based. But yeah, thank you for listening to my story. I'm glad that I can finally tell it. I was afraid that like if I told anybody like in the fandom, it would ruin the surprise. I don't know if it was even supposed to be a surprise, but like I just didn't want to spoil it, I guess. Based. Good. Based. Stream Elements based. I'm finally done with this section. I just need to export everything as a PNG and then I can put it in the video. Sorry if all you're seeing is just... Yeah, okay, everything's good. Hell yes. Thank you for cheering. Eugene... Oh, I did not even label. This is Eugene03. Something about animating like this is so tedious. But it is like... It is what it is. Oh, let me change the label to, What should I change it to? Based stream elements. Base stream. And then I just do this until it reaches the end of the oval. That looks bad. That looks really bad. What should it say? OBS gave up on me, but I never give up. Hashtag based. Hashtag live, laugh, love. I tried doing something like that, but I could not even finish. I'm better with animatics in like storyboarding apps. You know what? I don't even know any storyboarding apps. What's the one that you use? Also, sorry if you're just looking at the PNG screen. I know it's kind of hard to see on stream, but I'm just saving everything right now to get it all saved. Literally just flip a clip. Valid. I once saw somebody using flip a clip in like a cafe, and it was like my parents pointed at this kid like, look, Nayaka, they're just like you. I'm thinking of getting a big whiteboard on wheels to conceptualize my big project better. Ooh, you're getting a profession. That's cool. Okay, let's switch apps. Yep. Hello, welcome to the other app. I don't know why it looks like that. Why is it black on one end? You frustrate me sometimes, OBS. I'm going to eat your ass one of these days. That's okay. I forgot eat your ass is not an insult. See, this one's all clean now. Yeah, but we usually get ushered out. This one is like okay. This one is the one that we worked on. Gonna fall asleep, so I should bounce. Good night, chumbai, chumboss, babe. Good night, sleep well. What is this? This is Eugene. Okay. Now we're going to replace all the PNGs, so it is. Hello! This is not getting into the stream, I think, but I'm just recording just in case it does not save. Chat is popping off right now. Reconnected! Reconnected! I feel connected! Protected! Everything is right with me all the time. You hear me? You need me? Can everybody see me now? I don't know. Nayaka to the return. I started recording on my own just to bridge it in the VOD. This is I am amused, you know. If you know, let's start this caveat condition. If OBS disconnects once more, I'm gonna have to stop the stream. We have been streaming long enough, but so just an early goodbye, just in case. I'm not leaving yet. It's been nice to hanging out with everybody, and I appreciate your attendance. OBS and me are gonna have a talk. We're gonna have a chat. We're gonna have a sit down. I'm gonna scold him. But for now, I still want to continue. Oh, that's what's wrong with her. Her chin is not cute. I'm not going yet. I'm still here. I'm just preemptively saying goodbye. Just in case anything happens. Life is unpredictable, and so is death. That was the OG ottororin reference. Not everybody will get it. Let me just wipes tears. Oh my. Hmm. I'm talking to them from the chat. Unwiped teeth. Good thing I said goodbye. I'm so happy I did.
Air es kelapa muda dingin sambil keyboard, ada yang mencoba suara deburan ombak laut. Apapun bisa.
Okay, this is for the VOD watchers.
Rp4.990 dengan Spotify Premium.
Outset Island. Thank you for hanging out with me while I work. This was a fun time. We talked about a lot of things. Unfortunately, I have to stop streaming very soon. Thank you, Stream Elements. What? Goodbye for real. I did not mean to start again. Bye. Bye bye.